And tonight, a grieving family wants answers after a Tennessee correctional officer was stabbed to death in February. Officer Dustin Pedigo was stabbed 8 times in the Morgan County Correctional Complex just 10 months into that job. Pedigo's family says authorities ignored warning signs and failed to enforce policies to protect their son and husband. 10 News reporter Alana Mutnick sat down with the family, mourning a loss they think was preventable. Alana.
Yeah, Katie, the Pedigo family describes Dustin as compassionate, driven, and committed to helping others, even those behind bars. Dustin Pedigo was pursuing his bachelor's degree in sociology at East Tennessee State University with goals to help inmates get jobs in the future, according to his widow. His family says the system he believed in ultimately failed him. A stabbing death in Morgan County leaves the Pedigo family grieving.
He wanted to help people. That was just his nature, his character. I think sometimes he would help people more than he would help himself. That's just the way he was.
Dustin Pedigo's father, Ken Pedigo, says his son shared concerns about conditions in the state prison.
He said that there was a problem with the door locks. And I said, what do you mean there's a problem with the door locks? And he said, well, sometimes the inmates can pop the locks and get out on their own.
Investigators say Officer Pedigo was performing a lock check when an inmate identified as Reginald Steed attacked him with a homemade weapon.
The day that he was moved from one location to another, he killed Dustin that day, and he had made threats. He said, if you move me to a lower security, I'm going to kill somebody. And that threat was never taken seriously. Why was all that ignored? Why didn't you do something?
Corrections officials have known about problems with prison lock systems since 2013, as confirmed by Commissioner Frank Strada.
I don't know how prisons are supposed to be run, but the way TDOC is operating things right now, I think that if there's not some major changes, more people are going to get killed.
The Pedigo family was told an email went out before Dustin Pedigo was killed, telling officers they didn't have to do lock checks after 9 p.m.
That information was never given to the night shift.
The family is now left to remember the gardening, family, and animal-loving correctional officer.
If they told him to do something a certain way, he did it that way. I hope that no parent ever has to go through this.
The Tennessee Department of Correction is investigating, and they say they are unable to comment while the investigation against the inmate is ongoing. A TDOC spokesperson said the office is awaiting completion of the investigation before the case goes before a grand jury this spring. Also, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation just started a separate investigation on the circumstances leading up to the murder of Dustin Pedigo. Pedigo's family says if called upon, they would testify before any committees to talk about the case. Katie?
All right, Alana, thank you.